What is up, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 17, the show, Road to the Show with Theo Bonds, and this is episode 180, as we are currently getting ready for the playoffs. As you take a look there, we are going to have to be in the playoffs here, and we're going to have to go the tough route here, as we're going to have to go to the wild card round. So today we're going to be in the wild card game. Now remember, wild card games are a one and done. If you don't win, well, you're pretty much going to be getting ready for the off season and get your early tea time up, or start going on those exotic vacations outside the country. So there you see the current bracket there, and of course we'll take a look at the awards here, and of course a great season for Theo Bonds as he mastered the home run here this season. 113 home runs for the season, 400 over his ERA, or his batting average, I should say, not the ERA. Jeez, what am I talking about? That would be amazing if you did that also. But anyway, it's besides the point. We'll take a look here at some of the other awards here as we go along here. And of course, a very historic season so far this series, and then of course the other series here with Simon Unger and of course Rashad Bolden. They've all clinched the season record home run. Of course, Theo getting now over 300 home runs for his career, so that's a big impressive thing for him this season, getting that closer and closer to that magic number of Hank Aaron and such of 755. And pretty much here, he's put this team on his shoulders here this season, as he's trying to get them to play some good baseball here. And of course we had some issues here. Unfortunately, we came up short of our goal to really get the division title this season, but we have gotten to the playoffs, and now we're going to try to see if we can try to extend that into going into the divisional round, and then of course the championship round, and then the round that is going to count all, which is the World Series. So we got to take one step at a time, take a little baby step at a time, and get ready for this series here coming up against Kansas City. Now, we have to go to Kansas City for this game. They had the better overall, I guess, record, because we did lose that last game of the season, which leapfrogged them to getting that chance to host the wild card game. So it's a big night here in Kansas City. Fans in Kansas City are ready to go here. Of course, Kansas City have a really good team here. Not to mention, Kansas City has been pretty dominant over us this past season, but at the same time, Bonds has been doing pretty well against the Kansas City pitching staff here, and we'll see how he does here today. So take a look at some of the team info there for both teams there, and there you see that that's identical records there, but the tiebreaker goes to Kansas City. Tough year. I'm telling you guys, this has been a nerve-wracking series here for me, quite personally here, and we're going to try to see if we can get Bonds here over that hump there. He wants to win a championship. He feels that this team can do it this season, and the question is, can we get the job done? So we'll see here, and there you see Garalo. He'll be on the hill today. 33 starts he's been in so far here, and we'll see what Bonds can do with his first at bat here. So let's go to the first inning here. We got a ball game here. Detroit up by 1, and we'll see Bonds here rips this one up the middle there. That is going to be a base hit. He's thinking about going for 2, but on second thought, he says, you know what, I'm just going to stay here and possibly maybe still a base. So you see Miguel Cabrera's numbers: 40 home runs, 118 RBIs. Pretty decent season for him. Not, of course, a mega season like Bonds here, but we'll see Bonds at first base. Bonds going to take off on this 2-1 count, and that's going to be a stolen base there for him. So now 2-2 count now for Cabrera with 1 out. We'll see if Bonds is going to take off here. And no, he does not, as this one gets hit up the middle there. Cabrera here going to go ahead, and Cabrera's going to be safe. And Bonds comes in to score there from second base there. Nice job as they get a run on the board here. Now, as you take a look here at Show Track here and see the speed from the big man here, as he is able to take off here and get down there pretty fast there. Nice job there for him on that one. So nice job there for Bonds scoring on that one. Now we'll take a look here at the third inning here. It's a 0-2 count, and not a count that we want to see Bonds in here, as he will miss the drop third strike there. He's going to get rung up here at first base, and that's going to be still a strikeout there on him. As we go down to the fourth inning here, and we'll see Bonds here for the first pitch. he goes after this one, and I don't know why he chases it, but Hosmer is underneath that one. Of course, Hosmer no longer a part of the Royals, which was announced today would be Monday, the February 19th, when this video is being made. But no, Eric Hosmer no longer a part of the Royals there, and of course that's going to be a big issue there for the Royals this coming off season. But we'll see your Bonds here for some reason throws over to second there, and he will get I guess not error on that one, but we'll see. Now it's 8-0 here. Kansas City just don't know what to do with these Tigers as they get Bonds there on that one, and that is going to get the leadoff man there, and it's going to eliminate Bonds here. So the question is, can Bonds keep this team alive as he's now 1 for 4 in this ball game with a single, and we'll see what the slugger can do here in the 8th inning. So now a 9-1 game here, and we'll see this one popped up, and this is going to go. And this is going to go right over to the Royals dugout there as Hosmer gets the catch there. And that right there is going to be your, not necessarily your game winner there. But the Royals do get beaten here at home 10-1 there. Nice job as Detroit is now going on to the next round here. And guess who we're going to have to play in the next round? Yeah, we're going to have to play those dirty, rotten, cheating Cleveland Indians coming up here in the next round. So yeah, talk about drama here indeed, as we have to play against the Cleveland Indians coming up here in this next series here coming up. So there you see Bonds' numbers there for his day, and well, not much of a good day there for him as he goes 1 for 5 in the ball game with a run and a strikeout. So we'll see now what we can do here coming up in the next game. Take a look at the latest brackets right now, and there you see Texas taking on Boston, Detroit taking on, of course, Cleveland. Got Washington hosting the Padres, and then I think it was LA. I couldn't see who exactly they were playing there, but some pretty good matchups so far here. And so far we'll see what we can do here in this first game. We're at Progressive Field, and we'll see game 1 of this American League Divisional Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Tigers here as we get into action here. So a beautiful night here in Cleveland. Fans are ready to go here, and of course the Indians are just want to sink their teeth into us as they took the division here this season. There you see 97-65, and so I mean honestly we had a good winning record. I mean we won 90 games, but it just seems just really bites that just couldn't get that win there as where I think we were down by 3 games or so towards that last week there in the season, and man, we just came up short there. So I want to try to turn things around here as we take a look here as you see the opening ceremonies of the game here, and of course the Tigers on the other end over there want to do some damage here against these Indians here, especially these Indians. We would like to try to take them and take them out of this game here, as we can take them to take them out of this game. What am I trying to say? Yeah, take them out of the game here and try to dominate them and try to take at least 2 games out of this series and force the course game 3 there in Detroit. So we'll see now, top of the first here, 2-1 count for Bonds as he will rip this one right down the first base line there. That ball is fair, and Bonds is going to go ahead and go for 2. As now the Tigers now have runners in the scoring position now at first and second base. So Solano now coming up to bat, 9 home runs for him for the regular season there. We'll see as the Tigers now have 1 run here. Now good opportunity here for him. He doesn't have to do too much as we do have 1 out, 3-1 count in his favor. And he'll see this one go up the middle there. That is going to score a run there. Bonds will come in to score along with another runner here. 2 runs will score. And it's now going to be a 3-0 ball game. Tigers have the lead. So we'll go to the second inning here. We'll see Bonds get a hold of this one. This one's going to go high and deep over to right field. This is going to go back, but it's not going to go over the wall as that one gets caught right at the wall. And that's going to change up the side here. So it's 3-0 still as we end the inning there. Now we go to 4th inning here. It's 4-2. Bonds looking for a hit here. He'll chop this one to third. And Chisenhall makes a nice job of throwing that one and getting the big man out there on that one. Still 6-2 here, or excuse me, 6-4 or 4-2, excuse me, here in the 6th inning. As Bonds here comes around, gets a double, and it will be an RBI double, matter of fact, as he scores another run in there, and it'll be a 5-2 ball game. Now 8th inning here, 5-2 still, and Bonds has a runner on board here as he has an 0-2 count. This one is just going to be a deep fly ball to center field here, and that is going to end up being it for him for the day. As we'll take a look here, we'll see some defensive play here from Bonds as you see Johnny Fisk coming here. It's a 5-3 ball game, and we'll see that it's a full count now on Fisk as Bonds here trying to see if he can get the out here and get something and try to stop this momentum for the Indians as he throws that one to first. No problem there on that one, and that is going to be a good pitch there, or good ground out there for the Tigers. As we go now to Charlie Manning now. He's 1 for 2. Single back in the second. And well, again, Bonds here going to be playing some defense here. Got to have some good, really secure this game here by playing some good defense. As we'll see this one, another ground here. Ground ball. This one going over with the first, and no problem there as they get the second out of the inning here. And the Tigers will come back and win this one. Nice job there as they pick up game number 2 here. And they win this one in a final score. Game 1 of this series, win this one there. And they get the win. And it's going to be a 5-3 ball game. So they win game 1 of this divisional series here. And there you see the Tigers, or I should say the Indians there, a little frustrated there as they could not get the win here. And, of course, we were chasing them all season long. And we finally get a win here. But, hey, you know what? Divisional round, we need 3 wins to move on. We cannot just say, hey, we're done here. We got the 1 win. No, we need 2 more wins here. And then we can say, hey, you know, we went over that hurdle. And now we can move on to the championship round. So, we have to get ready for game 2. As this is going to be an afternoon game here at Progressive Field. As see the 2 teams here getting warmed up here and ready to go. As Bonds there posing off with one of the Cleveland hitters here. As Greg Norman will be on the hill there. You see his numbers from the regular season, 9-12. And he has a, nasty ERA there. So Bonds may have a good chance here. Now, last time he played against Norman, Norman did a number on those guys there, and especially on Bonds. As we'll go to the first at bat here for Bonds. This one hits up the middle there to shallow center field there, and that is going to be a base hit for him. So now Miguel Cabrera here coming up the bat, and we'll see what he can do here as he has a fellow Tiger there at first base trying to see if he can knock him over. 2 outs. Bonds going to go ahead and take off here. Bonds is going to try to slide, and Bonds is going to be safe there. Nice job there from the big man there. I don't think we've ever seen his cousin Barry ever do that in baseball, but take a look here. Just a good job of just getting there and getting a good foot there on that one. As we go ahead and see him there at second, we'll see that this one will be a hit out to left field here. This one's going to be up, deep, and back, and that is going to be a home run there for Miguel Cabrera as he knocks in 2, and the Tigers now have an early lead here in this one. Nice job there as Miguel Cabrera hitting a home run here. First home run in the postseason for him, as is now a 2-0 lead here for the Tigers. So the Tigers get up on the board here early, 440 there on that one. We'll take a look at the replay, and just look at this. Just a beautiful shot there. That's what we've been wanting to see from Cabrera all season long. And, of course, we have some, nice good times there here and there from him, but oh man, not like this there as he hits that one there. Go to the second inning now, and kind of almost battered around here. We'll see Bonds here has a runner at first and second there. That is going to be a base hit for him, as no, he's going to go for 2. A runner will come in to score, and Bonds is going to go ahead and go. No, he's going to go for 3. He does, and he clears the bases there with that 2 RBI triple there. Nice job. He gets himself in score position now. It's a 4-0 ball game. As we'll see now, Cabrera up to bat here, 2-2 count, and he will swing and miss there on that one. Norman, yeah, he's like, nope, you guys got too much on me today. As we'll see the next batter here, I believe it's Scooter Gennett, and Gennett will go ahead and be given ball 4. and be given a base there for his effort as Jeanette will get on board. So Jeanette on first, Bonds on third, and Solano now we'll see what he can do as he has 2 on, 2 out, and a 3-1 count in his favor. It's still a 4-0 ball game. Detroit leading this one, and that is going to be a walk as now the bases are loaded. So, excuse me, Norman, he's getting a little shaky out there here as now it's Vela coming up to bat here. And bases loaded here, 2 outs, 1-2 count here, and he will swing and miss on that one, and he will leave 3 Tigers all left out there as that's going to end the inning. So now Santana coming up to bat here for the Indians as we're going to show some little defense here. So a little glove here at Bonds as bases are loaded with 1 out. Bonds needs a quick double play here as this one's going to get popped up there. He's calling everyone off here on this one, and a nice catch there from him as he ends that right there. Now we'll see here bases loaded for Bonds, and Bonds trying to do the same thing, but he gets underneath this one. And that is just going to be a fly ball there to the second baseman. 7th inning now here. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. And with a 1-0 count, Bonds here finds this one here. He's going to hit this one high and deep. This is going to go back to the warning track here. And can he bring his own home? No, he cannot. But the runner will go ahead and advance from second to third as now we have runners on the corners now. And Bonds here just trying to do his best to help out. But yeah, not much need from him there as they go ahead and win this one. And a final score of a close one, 8-7 there for the Tigers as they win this one here tonight. So nice job there from the Tigers picking up the victory there. And they will get game number 2 now here in this American League Divisional Series. So everything's looking pretty good now here for the Tigers as they get another victory there for themselves. And, of course, that's just going to get us one step closer now to win this series. So we just need one more game now in this series. And if we can win this one, well, we will have a shot now to go to the American League Championship Series. So we'll see how that goes here as we try to get this next game here. And like I said, we got to win 3 games. And we'll be able to host games 3 and 4 now in Detroit. So take a look here, and we'll see it's okay. It's Cincinnati that's playing Los Angeles right now. Los Angeles leads that series 2-0, and San Diego leads it 2-0 there for their series. And of course, the Boston and Texas series there, they are tied up 1 game apiece. So we have a 2-game lead on the Indians here. We're home. And, of course, the Indians have been playing pretty well here this season against us at home here at Comerica Park. So we'll see what we can do now in game number 3 as we go to the first inning here. And we'll see. We have a 1-0 lead, and Bonds will get a base hit there. That is going to get him on board. And the Tigers have a runner on there. And now they're going to get their big slugger here, Miguel Cabrera, up to bat here. And we'll see what Cabrera can do now here with Bonds on board here. Of course, he knows Bonds is going to steal. And I think the Indians might know that too here as Bonds is going to see. And he's going to go ahead and take off here. He's going to run here this one, and he's going to slide. And no problem there as he gets a great jump there on that one. And the Tigers get a runner on scoring position now. As Miguel Cabrera now doesn't have to worry about the double play. And now he can just try to see if he can get one up the middle there or down the first base line. But we'll see here. He'll pop this one high and deep. This is going to go out to shallow center field. And that's going to be an easy catch there for the shortstop there as he makes the play. Second inning now. Bases loaded here. Bonds here trying to make something happen here as he's going to get the double play put on him there. And that's a tough job there coming from him as he does not want to do that. But he does do this one as he rips this one out there to left or right center field there. That ball gets away from the center fielder. He is going for 2. No, he's going for 3. Thinks about trying to make it an in-park home run. And he could have, okay, maybe not. He may not have gotten that. But he does get in scoring position now here for the Tigers. As now the Tigers here trail by 2. Miguel Cabrera up to bat, and we'll see him hit this one. And he'll rip that one past the first baseman, which now will put them now only down by 1. So now down by 1 here in the 7th. We'll see Bonds hits this one down the third base line, trying to outrun this one, and no, he is not going to be able to outrun that one, as that one is going to be a routine play there at first. So now Theo Bonds 2 for 4. He is singled, he is tripled, and now of course he has scored. As we'll see now, it's a 9-5 game, and we'll see a base hit there for Bonds as he is on board now with another single. And that is going to be not enough there to get us the win, as we'll end up losing this one by 4. Final score 9-5. Tigers end up losing this one. Indians pick up a victory there, as now we lead this now by 1 game now. It's a 2-1 series, as Bonds in this game here tonight, he goes 3 for 5 in the ball game. Stolen base, a run, and a triple. And of course 2 singles there from him in this ball game, as they just come up short here tonight, and now just trying to see if they can win this next game, as they got to win now game 4 here to try to move on to the next round, which is going to be very important for them because they need the time off there. And of course, having some of that time off there, they can work on strategies here against either Boston or the Rangers, and we'll see how that comes up here. As you take a look at Bond's numbers there, and like I said, not too big impressive numbers here for this postseason here. Hopefully he'll be able to get something going here for himself, as if we can make it to the next round. First inning now, we'll see here in game 4. It's a 1-0 ball game. Cleveland leads this one, and this one's going to go right down the third base line there. Nice job. That runner's going to come around to score from second. Bonds is going to get a double, and that is now going to be a tie ball game now, as it's 1-1 here in the first inning. So Miguel Cabrera, there you see his numbers so far here in the DS, and he's got 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. We'll see what he can do now with a 1-1 count, runner at second. Bonds maybe thinking about stealing here, and yep, he's going to definitely do it here. He's going to steal the base, and oh, he gets caught. He gets caught at third, and not what you want to happen there, especially when you got a big slugger like Miguel Cabrera. Say that 10 times fast. We'll see here, Bonds routine play there to short there. He can't outrun that one. So now we go to the 5th inning here. Still tied 2-2. 2-2 count, and this is going to be hit, and oh man, the right fielder on his horse there that time steals a base hit. As now we go to the 7th inning here. Still tied 2-2. 0-2 count here for Bonds, and Bonds rips this one there up the right center field there. That is going to be a double. No, it's going to be a triple here. He is going to get himself in scoring position. He will slide at third, and that is going to be a good, excellent hit here now. As now Miguel Cabrera not having a good night here tonight, but he could have an epic night here if he can get a base hit, and he'll be 1 for 4 if he can do that, as right now he's 0 for 3 and kind of struggling in this game. As we'll see here, he hits that one. That one fouls off there, no good, as he now still has a full count with nobody out and 1 on here. A lot of pressure here for Miguel Cabrera, but he's used to it, as we'll see him belt this one high and deep out to center field here. This one goes back. Center fielder catches this one. Bond's going to come in to score, and that'll be a sacrifice hit there from Cabrera, as he'll bring in an RBI there. Nice job as they get the 1-run lead. Now, 6-2 now here. And look at this. Bond's going to hit this one high and deep. This is going to go back. Can he get it over the wall? No. Gets caught at the wall. And the Tigers win this one, as they win the American League Divisional Series here. And they will move on. And they will either face the Texas Rangers or the Boston Red Sox coming up here in the next episodes. Talk about a series here. What a roller coaster ride we have been on so far, but trust me, it is not over with yet. This is just the first loop-de-loop of this postseason here for these guys, as they will move on and wait to see who they're going to play. It's either going to be the Texas Rangers or the Boston Red Sox in episode 181. So the season's not over with yet. Tigers still have something to fight for here, and we'll see if they can do that here coming up here in the next episode. So take a look at Bonds' numbers there. 2 for 5 in that ball game, an RBI, a double and a triple there for him, and he's hitting .400 right now in the postseason. And so, we take a look here. We'll have to go to Boston. Oh boy! So the first 2 games will be in Boston. And of course, games 3, 4, and 5 will be in Detroit there. So again, next round we have to win 4 to be able to move on to the next round there, and we'll try to see how that goes here coming up in the next episode. So it should be an epic episode, guys. I cannot wait. It's gonna be a lot of fun here. As much as I've been complaining about this series and just how this team's been playing here, which if you can go back to almost every single episode here now, it's been a roller coaster ride, and I think so far it's worth it. But hey, it will only pay off if we can win this one here. I feel more appreciated if we can win this one and move on to the World Series. So, but we got to play some good baseball, and of course that's going to have to come from the bat of Theo Bonds. He's got to have a electric bat here coming up here against these Boston Red Sox. I had to look up, see what their record was against the Red Sox this season, but I'm sure, if anything, it was a tough season of playing against these guys, and we'll see what we did against them here coming up. I'll try to see. I'll look that stuff up for you guys and give you those facts there in that next episode. So stay tuned for episode 181 as we get ready to take on the Boston Red Sox in the American League Championship Series. Can we finally get a pennant here for Detroit? We'll have to find out and see coming up here on the channel. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and subscribe for more Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. So far, it's been a lot of fun, and I hope you guys have been enjoying it like I have. But also, follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Also on Discord now. Check us out there. Our latest news and information about our latest news and information here on the channel, and about the great series like this. You guys can follow us there on social media. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and stay tuned for more with Theo Bonds. As always, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.